You need to talk to one of your advisors to address important matters in your barony. To do that, you need to close the barony management screen and get back to the throne room. Okay. Projects. We can't do this because we don't have a dude. Why is it next? This was completed, right? Right. Can do a rank up, even if we should be able to. Don't really have anything here. Events. Okay, what's this? This will expire in 2 months. News has arrived from the largest observatory in the Five King Mountains. The enchanted lens of the main telescope broke. The destruction of such a powerful artifact caused a gust of enchanted wind, which is now moving towards the region of the barony. We should seize this opportunity. Oh, so crisis points just add +5 to a roll. So technically it would be success chance here, but we could make it 75. +3 to divine on success or triumph. Okay, for now let's leave it be. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. So we can prepare stuff here and just start it we can start it when we want to. So one of my advisors wants to discuss something, and Harry wants to discuss something. So only the enchanted wind is an actual thing. It's kind of a problem that only Jod can do this. Okay, what's up, Christian? He lowers his head. Greetings, Baron. I'm sorry to take you away from your other affairs, but your people need you. When the stolen lands were freed from the Stag Lord, your people sighed in relief, but many are still confused by the swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what to think of their new Baron, nor what to expect of you. Will you be a fair ruler for all, or only for those of wealth and status? Let us reassure our people. Show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help to win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on a luxurious dinner for the wealthiest of your barony, but I recommend organizing a fair for the common people, the ones upon whose shoulders your power truly resides. Okay, so we can tell him to say to do what he wants. Or we can choose one of the three. Now he's gonna automatically do this. Thing is, we don't really need loyalty right now, cause it's 20 and upgrading it isn't gonna help me much. At least not right now. I think we should do this. This should probably help the economy maybe a little bit. I hope it doesn't. Okay, economy and relation, community and culture. Oh, I see. Just BP. If it's not loyalty, I care. Actually, economy would be nice. Yeah. Support the councillors' endeavors, okay. Tristan keeps silent for a few moments. He's choosing his words very carefully. It saddens me to see money that could feed the hungry and bring joy to the suffering instead be spent on a feast for the wealthy. But if that is your decision, I cannot change it. We probably shouldn't piss them off too much, though. What's your thing? He looks embarrassed. He runs his fingers through his beard and clears his throat a few times. Then speaks at last. I heard... Not that it's important, but, well... Clears his throat again. I heard that an ancient trade road built by the dwarves of the Viking Mountains runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them, or where they went. Unforgiving time spares no one. But the road itself is still here. And possibly not only the road. He holds his beard in his fist. Oh, Gregory Goodman, I have a request. If you find any dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. Yeah, sure. If I find any dwarven ruins, I'm going to take you to them. But what do you ask? He fiddles with his beard again. I shouldn't, probably. But it's like a wound that's never healed. You know it will only hurt more, but you still need to scratch it. Of course, it's a foolish and vain, but I still wish to look at them. Okay, sure. Thank you, Gregory Goodman. Well, thank you. And this is George? Your Grace, I was at Oleg's trading post recently, and I noticed old Balkan just standing there, bored to death with nothing to do. This is most unfortunate, after all. The old grumbler is a very knowledgeable alchemist, however he has no use for his skills, since the locals need nothing more than the simplest of healing potions. And then it struck me. Why don't you hire him as your court alchemist? His decoctions and tinctures would certainly prove most useful to you. Also, it might be cheaper than simply buying from him, or some other merchant. Yeah. Oh, what you telling me? To access the bounty management skill, click on the table standing before the throne. Okay. Can start the rank up project. Okay. We just did this. Oh, no. Loyalty 1 to 21. Okay. So, a project... So I have to be doing this. And I guess I had to be doing this because I'm also part of this. So rebuilding this is going to take 60 days. That's a lot. That's a lot of time that it's going to take. Where we maybe could use him somewhere else. So I'm guessing if one of our people is doing stuff here, both of these are probably pretty important. But we don't have a treasurer. That's kind of a problem. This is George, Keston, Lindsay. The unwanted legacy. If you find some dwarven ruins, we can do the thing. Appoint one of the advisors, the treasurer. We don't have a person that's good for a treasurer. Smart, well-educated, keen, honest beyond a doubt. Do such mortals even exist? Does that mean we're gonna... Does this mean we're gonna have to find an immortal? Court alchemist. Yeah, we should probably go hire Bodkin. Now, and this is gonna take 27 days. I'm guessing this is my stash. Oh, stuff got transferred here. That's nice then. That's nice, we don't have to worry too much. Not at all. Yeah, I think we should probably go for Bokken. Oh, we should probably also talk to our companions a little bit. What's on your mind? So, if I'm the chieftain of your tribe, what do you expect of me? Tribe always must have plenty of food. Tribe's enemies must be tough, not some easy scum. Tribe's fighters must challenge the strongest enemies. Okay. Also, well, she contemplates deeply. You must rule the tribe, make big decisions. She waves her hand vaguely. Okay, so you've proven yourself to be a mighty warrior? I may have. The trial was finished, and if someone ever doubted me, I'll prove it. Okay.
I do what I must.
So there actually isn't much that she can talk to me about. Okay, so basically, we just have to talk to our companions after we do a quest for them or something. Okay. Lander Lebeda. A tall young man of about 17 stands before you. He's athletic, and his composure and bearing hint at nobility. A faint smile curves his lips, but his gaze remains cold and examining. As you approach, Lander stops studying his fingernails, his broad smile revealing brilliant white teeth. Ah, greetings. Yeah, lawful neutral is closer to my alignment. Greetings, your grace. Oh, apologies. Just where are my manners today? Landon laughs, still with no mention of your title. I must have my head in the clouds today. Yeah, tell me something more about you. Me, I'm such a bore. Lander huffs indignantly, though he's clearly flattered by your attention. What would you like to know? Yeah, tell me about your family. House Lebeda is considered one of the most influential in Brevoy, and rightfully so. We own the fertile lands around the Lake Reykjal and the Castle of Silverhall, an impressive structure, famous well beyond Brevoy's borders. We also control a significant amount of the lake and river shipping trade in the region. And if it's my family that's of interest to you, my father passed away long ago. My mother spent years attempting to marry my sister Alana off to our beloved king, Noleski Surtova. As for myself, well, the family remembers I exist on the rare, and not so rare, occasions when I end up causing everyone trouble. He gives a disarming smile. Okay, judging by that story, it seems no one is truly close to you. Close relations are a luxury that some people can't afford. He looks away for a moment before continuing. I once became close to a man I considered to be a mentor and a friend. I later learned he'd been using me to acquire information on my house's caravans for some local bandits. I learned much from that experience, and so I shall watch your entourage with a keen eye. I won't allow any untrustworthy or suspicious people to go unnoticed. You can trust me on that. Okay. What do you value most in people then? Decisiveness. He answers immediately, then adds, well, sensible decisiveness. I've no taste for those who sit and mumble all day when the time to act has come, nor for those who rush in without consideration or planning. Okay, you came of age 2 years ago. Why are you still heir to the throne and not sitting upon it yourself? A throne is a curious thing. It owns you more than you own it. My mother bent over backwards to draw me into possession of my father's legacy, but I would like Lander to really see and do something in this world before he becomes Lord Lebeda. Okay. So you will return home eventually? Of course. Can't let a throne sit empty after all, especially not one so wealthy. His eyes gleam. I will return, someday, but not for today. For today, my house can wait. Okay. Let's discuss the politics and affairs of a barony. Always glad to provide counsel. So what's going on between the royal house of Sortova and the Aldori sword lords? To be blunt, Sly Scheme is battling for power against stubborn blusterers. Long ago, both of them ruled a kingdom of their own. The Surtovas ruled over Issia, and the Eldori sword lords over Rustland. Then Coral Rogarvia came in with his dragons and made it abundantly clear to everyone that everything they saw around them was his. Who do you think ran quickest to express their deep devotion and loyalty? It certainly wasn't the Eldori. They fought to the last, and they almost died out as a result. Over the next 2 centuries, the Surtovas squeezed everything they could from the benevolence of their rulers. And now, after the vanishing of the Rogarvia line, Noleski Surtova has seized the throne. But the Surtovas owe a blood debt to half of Bravoi. It will prove difficult for them to hold on to that power. This makes them paranoid. They see enemies everywhere, and the Eldori are no exception. So what's my barony in this? My barony's role in this conflict? Because I'm certain they're gonna keep trying to win my support. The Eldori are brave and senseless. You're more likely to pull them out of trouble than to be the one receiving aid. And the Surtovas are smart, but they'll gladly sell you out if they see profit in it. They're also unbearably boring. All of which means you made a wise decision when you picked me as your ally. He smiles. I wouldn't pander to either of them, but I'd also avoid angering either of them until there's good cause. Okay, tell me about the River Kingdoms. Have you ever seen a jar full of spiders? It's much the same, only on a greater scale. A plethora of small nations and city-states that form spontaneously and dissipate just as rapidly. Nevertheless, there's those that could potentially pose a serious threat or become a promising ally. Pitax makes a fine example here. Okay. Do you have any advice? I've met Kestingares before. He was an amiable, gregarious man. Not at all like he is now. Blanders sighs. Now he's a broken man, and I don't consider it wise to trust broken people with important positions. But he can have a position, so whatever. How do you like being regent? It gives me great satisfaction, your grace. The very thought of how much I influence the barony. Ah, but you must be asking after my responsibilities. All matters are well in hand, and by no means do they hamper my other affairs. Okay, I'm gonna speak later. What about Keston? What's up?
How may I serve you, your grace?
Yeah, what did you do to be exiled?
Fair enough. For a Garess, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else. And I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya. So I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow.
Actually, we already talked about this with him, haven't we?
My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya... her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love.
So maybe we can find Tanya and bring her here.
Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve.
Okay, if I were to offer you a public position, what would you like to do?
I believe I can manage to uphold the law. Being a warden would suit me well.
A warden. But we don't have that position yet, do we? Yeah, general, counselor, treasurer. Probably for stability then. Okay, do we have a quick thing we could do? I don't think... Nothing here is quick. We could pillage the temple, and that's quick, but actually, the only person who can do it is Amiri. Curiously enough. This is 60... No one can do this. We don't have funds anyway. It is nice that we can actually purchase barony points, so it's not that big of a deal. 21 days to do this. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do this. +3 divine on a success or triumph. Do we wanna add a point here? I don't know. We do have a 50% chance to succeed. Using 2 crisis points would actually make this 100%. This is an opportunity, it's not a crisis. So we can only get a bonus here. I think I can start this event. Oh, that's what he's doing, okay. Yeah, we can start this event. Oh, I wonder if we actually went here, would we be able to influence this a little bit? Maybe. A storyteller, hello. Oh, that's the guy we saw in the advisor thingy. The man standing before you resembles an elf, but a very old one. His face is wrinkled, and his beard is as white as a mountain snow. The man seems to be completely blind. He stares past you with unseeing eyes. He seems to be consumed in his thoughts. He mutters a soft melody, swaying back and forth slightly to its rhythm. Shudders briefly and stops singing. His mouth opens and closes a few times, bringing to mind a fish brought ashore. Ah, who is that? Is that you, Your Grace? Who are you? I'm an elf from Kyonin. My name is not important. I'm the storyteller, collector of stories. I collect unknown legends of ancient times. The man smiles, but it doesn't seem to be directed towards you. Long ago I was a smith in Kyonin. The fire of the forge has burned out my eyes, but I am grateful for it. If I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor for Idara's guards. Instead, I have stepped on the path of an adventurer and gatherer of ancient legends. He ponders silently for a moment. Many people are long dead. Their homes crumbled to dust, and their bodies turned to ash. Only legends can still tell us of their triumphs and defeats, their joys and fears. I would be so interested to hear the stories told about us after our demise. I've always been drawn to the Stolen Lands, where countless expeditions, armies, and even kingdoms have met their untimely ends. When I learned of a new barony being founded in the heart of these lands, I knew I wanted to be part of its story. So I made the journey here. Okay, are you really an elf? Do other elves age like you have? I mean, if he's so old, he has to be really old. I don't know how long elves live, but like 1,000 years? Maybe? A common question, despite my unusual looks. I am an elf, and an old one, yes, perhaps older than any other elf on Kyonin. However, I doubt my age alone is responsible for my appearance. I keep the stories of many people and races, some forever gone from the face of Galarian, but they live on in my memory and my heart. When I accept a new story, I lock it within myself, bearing the weight of its words and the emotions they invoke. I sometimes think that I probably should have died long ago, but some incomprehensible force is keeping me alive and granting me the ability to continue my quest to gather stories. Be it divine power or fell curse, I'm grateful either way. Okay, I need an advisor at my court. Would you like to serve me in matters of state? His voice grows soft. Thank you for your words. I'm unlikely to be able to interpret the intricacies of a political world or the affairs of a treasury, but my advice regarding the magic of the arts would be useful to any ruler. Okay. How could you tell it was me? The old man smiles slyly. It is not so hard to recognize a ruler by the way he walks. No one here steps as confidently as you, Your Grace. Okay, you want to swap some stories? His voice rustles like autumn leaves. I'm a collector, not a trader. If I share a story with you, you receive the power to pass it further, changing or embellishing it, whether willingly or not. Can I be certain you will keep my stories intact in their absolute purity? He ponders for several moments. No, I don't think so. At least not yet. These legends are the most precious valuables of this world. The last remnants of ancient tribes. They are beacons illuminating the way to the past, allowing us to meet generations long gone. I cannot let their light fade. The path to the past must not be lost. He thinks for a moment, then continues. But I can offer you a deal, Your Grace. If on your journeys you discover items that come from eras past, bring them to me, and if my eyes can see the stories that these relics hold, I will gladly share them with you. Okay. Sure, I do have some relics. Are they worthy of any story? His eyebrows raise. How interesting. May I, Your Grace? He then gently touches the items from your pack. A coin from a non-existent country. When Coral the Conqueror mastered Russland, having claimed it for Brevoy, he prohibited the issuance of and use of such coins. Both ordinary folk and the Eldori sword lords were required to use new coins, decorated with Coral's profile. But no one was quick to be rid of these prohibited coins. Oh no! In many houses they still store boxes and whole chests of such coins, waiting for the day when Russland declares its independence. Oh, so we can only use one of them. Okay. So we can sell the rest. The storyteller weighs the soldier's tag in his palm. A soldier does not ask where the banners of war are headed. He or she goes to battle, dies, and leaves it to the others to decide whether the cause was just. This tag belonged to one of many warriors who helped establish the glory of Italdan Empire. If you would permit me, I would gladly purchase it from you. Okay. So we meet again. So let's go take those shiny things. And don't really care about this. Wait, this is unidentified. Let's take it. Where is it? Ring of Luck. Okay. Is it any good? Plus 1 luck bonus on all saving throws. Bonuses of a sometime don't stack. I mean, I do have good saving throws. I think we should give it to someone who's like Amiri. Okay. Oh, I found the shards of an artifact. Can you restore it for me at an anvil? May I? The storyteller gently touches the items from your pack. This scorched piece of metal is a part of a curious artifact, known as the Necklace of Double Crosses. Inside it I sense a story of many deeds, not heroic, but low and maleficent. Maleficent. If you find all 7 of its fragments, I will be able to restore the artifact and recount its inglorious story. 7. I found you some relics. How interesting, may I? A coin from a non-existent country. When Coral, the Conqueror, mastered Rostland, having claimed it for Bravoy, he prohibited the issuance of such coins. Both ordinary... wait. Oh wow, he bought all of them. I thought he only buys one. So we already knew this one. Token of a Dryad. He caresses a symbol shaped like a leaf. And what is this? I hear from the voices of the trees, smell the scent of fresh leaves. A Dryad mark, is it not? I would be happy to purchase it from you. Cyclops Coin. Yeah, a single Cyclops Coin is 400. What is the name of the Coloran ruler who issued this coin? Does anyone remember now? What did the Cyclopses use it to purchase? Food? Books? Weapons? Perhaps someone's life or their freedom? Who can say? Its history was erased by the Earthfall, but I will buy it from you for significantly more than it was worth in its own time. Talon talk tags. Ah, the belonging of brave heroes who performed their feats here before you. I sense you would be interested to hear their story, but there are too few of them here for me to recount it yet. Please find all 5 of them. I'm sure you won't regret it, the time you spend in the search. Wait, what? Oh, these ones. So I have to find 2 more of these items. One more of these, and I'm gonna be able to get a thing. Okay, for now, just put all of them here. 7... wow, 7 amulet pieces. I only have 5. And this Might's relic is... and this Mandibles of a huge spire, I don't really have anything to do with them. Can't really do much. Okay. Oh, we can go directly to the map, or we could go to the town. No, let's go to the town first. We want to look at some merchants and see maybe we can buy a bag of holding or something.
Hello, my savior.
Hello.
You asked if we'd meet again. And here I am.
So, what's up?
I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power?
Yes.
I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I.
Okay.
Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
A nymph's reward? I mean, she's a dryad, but she can be a nymph. Okay. I'm happy to help.
So long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter's snow.
Troll trouble. Oh, I didn't like this suggestion. If I were in the Baron's shoes, I would definitely stock up on invisibility potions or some other means to avoid trouble. Huh. I mean, we do have like some potions of Vanish. Hmm. Hasuf, hello. You see a dark-skinned, wiry man with a weather-beaten face and a happy smile on his face. He's dressed luxuriously, yeah, richly, and his dark hair and neat mustache are exquisitely coiffured. He bows to you, spreading his arms a little. Asuf from Absalom is happy to welcome you, Your Grace. Come, take a look at the best wares we traveling merchants have to offer. Please, come take a look. Let's see what you have. Now, we do have 24,000. What kind of weapon do you have? Just have a flaming bast sword, which is probably adding like 1d6, yeah. A frost dueling sword. Flail +2. Stratagem. It's a rapier +2, which is agile. That's pretty nice. But armors. Chain shirt +2. Full plate +1. Flame guard is 10 fire resistance. Oh, it's kind of nice. It gives +3 reflex saves. It is a tower shield, so Valerie would actually probably like this. Plenty fun hunts. Oh, this ring grants its wearer a +1 bonus on damage rolls of bows and +2 luck bonus on law nature checks. That's nice. Grants its wearer's animal companion a +2 enhancement bonus to strength and dexterity. That's pretty nice. This belt grants its wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to constitution. Instead of becoming fatigued after raging, the wearer takes 1 damage each round for a number of rounds equal to 2 times the number of rounds spent on the rage. Gloves of dueling, it's +1 bonus to combat maneuver defense against disarm attempts. Craftsman's gloves, +5 competence on all trickery skill checks. Yes. Now, she has braces of armor. But I think I kind of want this. Eyes of the Eagle, +5 competence and perception. Oh wow. When the wearer uses a combat expertise feat, it provides an additional +2 bonus to attack rolls. That's a really nice thing. Kinetic Diadem. Increases the damage dealt by the kineticist's simple energy blasts by 1d6. And by simple physical blasts by 1d6 +1. Composite deal 2d6 more, and composite physical blast deal 2d6 +2. Wow, that's a really strong ability, it seems. That's a nice thing. It increases your healing done by channel energy by 1d6. Cloak of Shadows is probably stealth. Okay, I actually wouldn't mind buying these two. So that's 6,500. and this too. So 10,500 would be a pretty cool thing. What are these? Scorching Ray. Wait, Dinosaur Bone. It's used to cast certain spells. Interesting. Ooh, a bag of holding. Wow. Ooh, that's expensive. That's like almost all of my money. No, that's more than all of my money. Build points. Oh. So we could buy 25,000 build points if we had enough. If we had like 2 million gold. 200 pounds more. I don't think this dude is gonna disappear. So for now, I think it's actually better if I buy these things. So Trap Springer, Eyes of the Eagle, and the Lesser Phylactery of Positive Channeling. Oh wait, this is a headband, yeah? Yeah. So he would be losing 2 points of wisdom. But I think it's actually better for him to do more healing than +1 modifier here. So sure, we can sell this. Seems like we sell stuff for half the value of buying it. Yeah, we're good. Now, she does have trickery, 15 trickery and 9 perception. Lindsay has 10 perception, and Amiri has 11 perception. I still think both of the things should go to her. Now, she does have a headband, so these goggles are gonna lose her 2 points of intelligence. That kind of sucks. Oh wait, what? Oh, gloves and braces have different slots? Oh, okay. Well, these are glasses, so they have to go here. Intelligence goes away. Is anyone else gonna have any use of intelligence? Knowledge and law. I mean, it is a helmet, so you get this. Get more healing is good. Well, she does have probably the highest knowledge in Arcana. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to just give Lindsay this diadem, because no one else really uses intelligence, so... Interestingly, when we sell junk, this didn't work as selling. This doesn't count as selling junk, and it doesn't have a weight. So maybe these are quest items? Not really sure. But yeah, so my next goal is getting 25,000 gold, so we can buy the bag of holding. Hello, Verdo. A young dwarf, red-haired, neat and surprisingly clean-shaven, stands leaning against a sledgehammer. He's busy reading some book, but as you approach, he looks up and bows slightly. Greetings, your grace. I'm Verdo, a blacksmith. What can I do to help? Yeah, show me your goods. Now. He doesn't really have anything I would care for. He does have some cold iron weapons. Which wouldn't be a bad idea, necessarily. But right now I can't really afford stuff. An adamantine full plate, what's this? So we get damage reduction. Armor made from adamantine grants its wearer damage reduction of 1 if it's light, 2 if it's medium, 3 if it's heavy. It's costly that weapons and armor made from it are always of masterwork quality. The masterwork cost is included in the prices given. Thus, adamantine weapons and ammunition have a +1 enhancement bonus on attack rolls, and the armor check penalty of adamantine armor is lessened by 1. And items without metal parts cannot be made of adamantine. Okay. A mithril full plate though. Mithril full plate lowers the armor check by 3. It's also lighter. It's 25 pounds. And dexterity is +3 maximum. Let's see. Most mithril armors are 1 category lighter than normal. For purposes of movement and other limitations, heavy armors are treated as medium and medium are treated as light. The light armors are still treated as light. This decrease does not apply to proficiency in wearing the armor. Spell failure are reduced by 10%, maximum dexterity is increased by 2, and armor check penalties are decreased by 3. And it weighs half as much. So this is a really nice armor, basically. Now, it still looks heavy here, but they did say that most armors made of mithril count 1 category lighter. So if it's a full plate, probably doesn't. Darcy, hello. A Fiefling girl has looks. The Fiefling girl looks as though she's made of springs. She cannot stand still for a moment. She nods her head, snaps her fingers, and taps her feet to an inner, whirling song. Seeing you, she quickly waves her hand and breaks into a wide smile, and immediately starts jabbering. Your Grace, welcome. What do you want? The scrolls I have them. Yeah, I won't regret it. The suppliers bring more scrolls for sale. If you manage to attract more mages to your lands, more mages, more demand, and more goodies for you. So go build them libraries, and we'll both profit from it. Can you show me your wares? Just lots of different scrolls, okay. Just scrolls though. Let's just buy the scroll of invisibility though. Just in case. Okay. Oh, it shows us where people are. Okay. A house, a house. This is... Uh-huh. At least the game tells us where people are, yeah? So, do you have anything to say? Hello! Octavia smiles at you flirtatiously. Good any good news? No, there's nothing more to talk about, okay? How do you like it in my party? I'm not gonna ask. He's evil. Is he evil? Yeah, he's evil, so I'm not gonna ask. What's this? Someone's... I'm not gonna steal from my citizens.
My friend.
Wait, so we selected him? Okay, that's curious. Want to know how to meet you today, oh Grace. They actually Oh wow, they're actually saying hi. What's up, Tristan? No. Let's go to the tavern. Someone has to be there, yeah? Oh, no one's here.
I'm off.
No one's in the tavern. Excuse me? Okay. We'll just quickly go here. There go. Oh, priestess. Hello, priestess. What's up? We can talk to him. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's exit.
I'm there.
We good? Now, but the Dryad told us that she wants to meet us alone in her house. In construction of a new building, the capital. Find one of your advisors' treasure. Wait, I can begin. That's where the thing is. Kingdom. Can I build a new building? I'm guessing it's this. No. Huh. Why are you telling me I have to do something with a new building when there's no new building? Bridge over the river. Oh, where's the dry live? Oh wow, all the way that way. Curious, curious. We should also probably visit these areas, yeah? We get some loyalty, we get some culture. Outside my territories, okay. Yeah, we do wanna... Okay. That's a little bit confusing. You may stumble upon a resource area in your travels. To reap its benefits, you need to climb the corresponding region, return to the resource location, and claim it for 15 points. Sure, why not? Let's travel there. Sure, culture. We don't really need culture right now, but... Yeah, why do you do it this way? It's kind of confusing. Whatever, that's this one.
Need to catch my
Your
breath.
style. That's fine. Claim you. It's gonna be fine to immediately go there. I think we're gonna be able to rest.
We
Oh,
should gather our strength.
everyone's fatigued. No, continue. We fine, we good. I think I probably shouldn't level up the people who are not, so...
Resting would be
More
nice.
strength.
Don't you think?
Thanks.
Yeah, we are gonna rest, don't worry about it. Valerie is heavily encumbered, really? Oh,
In due time.
we only have Bokken to do stuff with, yeah? We need a treasurer. I don't know who can be a treasurer. Maybe we maybe it would have been nice if we could actually, if we actually took that, that vampire lady. Can we actually, oh, I wonder, can we appoint people who we buy from a tavern as advisors? That would be dumb, though. Vulcan smiles at you. Oh, it's you. I want to buy anything. Yeah, would you like to become my servant? Yeah, my court alchemist. Appears at you with an inquisitory squint. A court alchemist? Me? That'd be a first. He sighs and waves his hand. Ah, fine. Come on, me. You've been kind to me. Killed those damn spiders and brought an old man some berries. I'll work for you. Just one thing, though. I need a new laboratory. Someplace to keep all my bottles and ingredients. A workshop, yeah. And as for me, don't you worry, I'll do my part. Hello, Delcaris. Hello, hello. We need to build him a workshop. That's fine. Here we need 25 days before stuff happens. Oh, that person is not here anymore. Okay. Can we rest here? We can. Okay, good. In order to save... How much time passed? Don't know. 8 hours. Okay. I don't think Oleg has anything new to sell. At least I don't see him selling a bag of holding. Okay. Let's go get my sexy reward from the Dryad. Now, she did tell me to come alone. This is available for claiming. Takes a long time. So going here is going to take a day and 2 hours. Something that's... Okay, 16 hours should be fine. We should be able to go there and not get tired out. Let's try to avoid them. Oh wait, stop. There's a waterlogged lowlands. I want to go there, see what's up. Let's try to avoid them. Oh, prepare to battle.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Oh, it's a direwolf. Now, I don't think there's going to be anything behind us. Nice. That was simple enough. It's just a regular wolf skin though. Anything else here though? No? Okay.